What is happening, you bunch of legends? What I'm going to do in this video is it's going to be a material tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a leather material. It's pretty easy and it's not going to take you too long. So hopefully enjoy the video and you can apply it to different kind of scenes. So hopefully you're going to learn something. Hopefully you use the material. I will upload it to the Patreon. So if you are a member, supports me in the channel, I would appreciate you checking it out. No pressure though. And if you have not subscribed, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, and it costs you nothing and it helps me. So let's jump into it. First thing, Shift A, mesh. We're going to use Suzanne and we're going to rename Suzanne to Glenn because I guess Glenn is a monkey. Anyways, that was unnecessary, but let's add a modifier. I'm just going to smooth Suzanne out, as I should say, I mean Glenn. Right click, shade smooth, S. Let's scale Glenn up. He likes to be big, and let's go to shading. Yep, let's click here and boom, bam. Let's now work. Let's get to work. So delete the camera. Do not need the camera. And what I'm going to do is click on Glenn and hit new material. Okay, let's get started. Then what you want to do is click on the principal BSDF, delete it, Shift A, we get a diffuse BSDF and plug the BSDF into the surface. And nothing's really changed, don't worry. Then what you want to do is go Shift A and we're going to get a color ramp, Z color ramp, and plug the color into the color of the diffuse BSDF. Then Shift A and we're going to get a noise texture. This is actually how a lot of materials get made. Just so you know, if you can see, if you've created and you plug the facts into the facts of the color ramp, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, a lot of materials get created this way. Obviously, most of the time we have a principal BSDF, but you can see the pattern if you watch some of my other videos where we create materials. You can see we often use a color ramp and a noise texture together just to get something that we want, and then we usually adjust it from there. Then click on your noise texture, hit Control T, and that enables a node wrangler add-on, or it makes the node wrangler. Basically, it gives you those two nodes. Anyways, if you don't have it, just click on Edit, go to Preferences, click on Add-ons, and type in Node. And if it doesn't work, go to Get Extensions and do the same thing. So type in Node and get Node Wrangler. Then don't forget to save your preferences, and let's carry on. Then what you want to do is let's zoom in, hit plus twice, and bring this there and bring this one here, and a little bit more, something like that. And then you want, obviously, if you want to like a brownish kind of, this is where you're going to make your color basically of your leather. So what you want to do is click on this one and we're going to get like a kind of like a brown. So we're going to get like pretty light and something like that. And then the next one, click there and same thing and make it a little bit darker. And then same thing there, click there, bring this down to about there and something like that. And maybe make it a little bit brighter, something like that. And the last one, same thing, something like that, and make it pretty dark. Okay, so obviously if you want a lighter leather, you can adjust the colors like that, or you could just basically click on the hex. So if you click on here and you make it a hex value, you can Google leather hex value and then just click there, add it, and then just make each one a little bit darker by adjusting the slider over here. Okay. Then what you want to do is bring this detail up of your noise texture. So let's bring it up to about there and bring the scale up to about there. Bring the roughness up a little bit more as well. And the distortion up to about there. And it's starting to look quite nice now. It's obviously not looking like leather yet. We'll need to add a bump node and all that magic. Then what you want to do is, like I said, Shift A and we're going to get the legendary bump node and plug the normal into the normal. And then Shift A and we're going to get a mix color node and we're going to plug the result into the height of the bump node. Then what you want to do is you're going to need two color ramps. So Shift A, get a color ramp and click on it, press Shift D to duplicate it. And let's put this here, plug this color into A, and you guessed it, this one into B. Then what you want to do is we're going to get two more nodes. So Shift A and get a Voronoi texture. and plug the distance into the factor of the bottom color ramp and shift that, and we're going to get a noise texture for the top one. So boom, plug the factor in there. And then what you want to do is you're going to need this mapping node. So bring this here and bring this here and plug this vector into the vector there and into the vector there. Then what you want to do is zoom in and let's adjust the strength of the bump. So you can see there, when I do that, it looks a little bit better. We still got these sharp edges, but don't worry, we will sort that out. Change this from mix to darken and bring this factor up to about there. And then let's go to the top color ramp and let's bring this in to about there and bring this black into about here. And then let's go to this noise texture, bring this scale down quite a lot to about 0.8, bring the detail up a little bit and bring it up to about there. Bring the roughness up a little bit, bring the distortion up to, just bring it up to there, and this up a little bit. Then go to Voronoi, change it from F1 to distance to edge. Then what you want to do is bring this detail up quite a lot to about there, and bring the scale up as well to about there, and bring the roughness up a little bit and bring this up as well. Then let's just zoom out of here and go here and go Shift A and get a mix shader. Boom, and plug it in there. And now it's starting to look a little bit better. Then let's zoom in and go Shift A and get a glossy BSDF and plug it into there. And then plug the bump into the normal. And then let's bring this roughness down. And then let's go here and bring this here and go Shift A and get a Fresnel node and plug there into the factor. And the RQ, or just bring it down to 1.2. And there we go, and you can see how nice that looks. So you can see there, and if I go here, you can see what it looks like, and it looks quite good in my opinion. And what you could do is Shift A and you can see what it looks like on like a cube. I can just go X, G, bring it there, and then click on the cube, go to new material, boom, and add it there, and you can see how nice it looks. And yeah, you can see a lot of times that leather's got that kind of like jagged edges, and it looks quite nice in my opinion. I don't think it looks bad for leather. You can obviously adjust or just to get it right. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll upload this to the Patreon, and make sure you check out Blender Kits, link in the description. Check out the Patreon and make sure you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Thanks for the support on the channel. Peace.